Hi, the purpose of this video is to show you a Google extension called PageMarker. So PageMarker can be downloaded under the Extensions tab when you're on Google Chrome. I have mine pinned to my Chrome bar up here, so it's readily available. I found a few things that this is useful for. If you're attaching assignments into Google Classroom and you don't have Kami or another product, this is a free product. Here's one assignment that now the kids can mark up. Circle the adjectives and underline the nouns. So they go up to this marker, click on this. You can choose from different colors, and this will work with this assignment because they can choose different colors. So if I have to circle the adjectives and underline the nouns and then draw a picture of a full moon, I can choose this color. I'm going to circle full, underline moon, and then draw my picture. I'm sure kids will be much better than I am. Again, then I can change the color. Do the second one, big pumpkins. I want to choose an orange color. And you also can choose the size of the tip. So if you want it to be much bigger, I'm going to do big pumpkins. Oops. You have to continuously hold that. And do another one. So it's kind of a fun little thing. I can change it a little bit. They would need a few lessons on how to do this, or just exploring it. All right, so once they're finished and they need to hand this back in, you have to realize that this is just basically an overlay on whatever is on your screen. So you want to screen capture that. So that means if I move this page, if I start moving anything, well, first of all, you can't move the page when they're on this, which is good. But if they close this, it's going to erase. So every time after they mark it up, they need to screen capture it. And that was a screen capture. And you could see another tab opened up here. And that's what I just did. On a Chromebook, it's going to save automatically into the files. It will download into their files. So that's one use, marking up documents. If you're on a website, you can, I already did this one a little earlier, so I can just clear it. If you're on a website or if you're sharing your screen with remote learning, you can also mark up maps, mark up anything that you're working with while you're sharing, as long as you don't move your screen. If you close it, it's going to erase, and you can't scroll up or down as you saw. Again, you screen capture it. One very important use I found for this is working with really young students who don't have an idea of what icons are or using a technology for the first time. Especially on a Google Meet or something, showing them, walking them through all the features. I can get rid of my student names here. So if they're looking at the screen, I'm presenting my screen on a Google Meet, and I want to tell them, go to the chat box. That is a really hard concept for a kindergartner. Look at the dialog box. You can't find common language. So just something simple is circling it. Look for the red circle. Look for the blue circle. Look for the red circle. You can erase that. So I would point that out, close it, then have them go to the box. So now if they clicked on that, you're here again. You would have to close out the marker each time you do this. So if I then said, okay, now you're in the chat box, this is what the chat box looks like. You're going to go down to the bottom down here, because bottom to them could be a little bit different to us. So it's very specific. And then you could say type in there. So those are just some of the purposes for using this. I'm sure there are many others. It's especially important during this remote